table on top of that official Excel table. Then you have to use pivot table field list and pivot table field box in order to drag and drop different items into your rows, columns, values, and filters box, which will give you a pivot table to get you one insight. After that, you will have to create a pivot chart on top of it. After that, you have to copy that pivot chart and put it into a separate Excel worksheet to display everything together. Then you have to do the same process once again to get your second insight. My question to you is, if you have to do this for one of the most important meetings that you have with your client and at least get 10 insights out of it by thinking, creating pivot tables, charts, everything, would you agree that will definitely take you a minimum of a proper 2 hours to make everything interactive, use pivot charts, pivot tables, everything? Does that make sense? Best of the best reports. 2 hours minimum. Would you agree with that? More than 2 hours? Definitely more than 2 hours. Assuming you are the world's best Excel expert. Still 2 hours it will take. Yeah? More than 2 hours. ठीक है? Minimum 2 hours. ठीक है. चलो. For all those people who are saying more than 2 hours, minimum 2 hours, let me show you how, my friend, you can actually complete your entire report with any kind of insight that you want for any meeting from today onwards, all of it in just the next 5 minutes. Alright? And how is that possible? As you might have guessed, by using AI in Microsoft Office. Now, how does that work? Well, enter Microsoft Excel's AI power to help you rescue you from this particular situation. And the function that we are going to learn in Microsoft Excel is called the Analyze Data function. Now, Analyze Data function is only available in Microsoft Office 365 offline. It is not there online. So don't search for it. This is a function that you should be learning right now because 68% of the Fortune 500 companies are already using this for data analysis. So if you don't have Office 365, you can get it later. For now, you need to learn this function. And let me show you why. Alright? So have a look at this. Guys, this particular Analyze Data function is going to help you create your report, analyze your data in no time. And let me show you how it works, alright? And as I told you guys, this is only available offline, online does not have it. So later you can get the offline version as well. Let me show you how. Have a look at this. This function will be in the Home tab. So right here, I will go to my entire data, alright? And see what happens. Right here in my data, I will simply go to any of my cells. This cell, this cell, this cell, doesn't matter. I just have to be inside my data. My cursor cannot be outside my data. Otherwise, Excel will not know what is my data, obviously, right? So, all I have to do is go inside my data. Once I go inside my data, in the Home tab, you will have something called as Analyze Data. If you have Office 365, if you don't have it, don't worry. I will help you get it as well later. Wait for it. Alright, right here, I will click on Analyze Data. Now, see what happens. The moment I click on Analyze Data, it will pick up my entire data. So, it will take all of this. And it will literally, as if you have a Google Assistant or a Siri in Microsoft Excel, allow you to ask a question about your data and get the answer from your data. How awesome would that be? And not just that, it is itself analyzing a lot of different insights on its own without even taking your help. Let us go ahead and actually use this function for one of our questions. So here is a question. The question is, we have to find out how many units were sold per day. So I want to understand in my entire data where we have units sold on a daily level for different orders. How many units were sold every single day if you combine all the units sold from all the orders of that particular day? How do I do that? I no longer have to manually do anything. All I have to do is go here and simply say as a question, how many units sold per day? Question mark. That's it. And are you ready for this? The moment I hit enter, see what happens. I hit enter, and without even me counting, without even me literally starting a countdown, I didn't even go from 10 to 9. It has given me an entire chart which is showing me the units sold every single day according to date for my entire data. And if I want to insert this, all I have to do is click on the insert pivot chart button, and there you go. Now you have not just your pivot chart, your pivot table, where every single day's data is shown for every single month right here in front of you. Along with that, you have your entire pivot chart that you can use for a meeting, copy paste it into a PPT and use it wherever you want. How many of y'all at this point feel report making and data analysis has just become 100 times simple with AI? Drop in a big yes. Mind blown by this? How easy was this? Wonderful. Yes, sir. Perfect. Nailed it. All right. Mind blown. Can we take one more example? Let's see if this power is actually really good, or is it just basic? All right. Have a look at this right here. I'm going to take one more example, which is, let's say I want to modify the question. Imagine this. All right. Imagine you right now sitting in the conference room or conference hall of your office, or on a Zoom meeting with all of your management and your clients. And someone, when you are presenting this data, asks you a question on the spot. Jatan, or whatever your name is, do not show me the entire chart as a line chart. I want to see that chart as a column chart. And I don't want to see the daily data. I want to see monthly data of how much quantity we have sold every month. How do I get the answer on the spot? Most of us will say, sir, I will get back to you with that answer. But now all you have to do is simply modify your question and get the answer. For example, if I go back to my entire data, there you go. All I have to do is simply say how many units sold per month. And what do I want? Column chart. So I can say as column chart. How many units sold per month as column chart? Question mark. Hit enter, and my friend, before I even start counting, you have the entire answer ready. You click on insert pivot chart and you have Jan to December every single month and a pivot chart in front of you, all of it together. How many of y'all are again just mind blown by how quick, easy, convenient and genius this particular function is? How about that? Want to take one more example, guys? Can we take one more example? Yeah? With the same function. Let's take one more example. Okay? Guys, right here. Okay? Let's say I want to find something new. Okay? And by the way, for people asking, I don't see this function. As I told you earlier, it is available only in Office 365. If you don't have it, you will not have it. You can get it later as well. Not a problem. I will show you how to get it later as well. Alright? Now, focus on your learning. Insight number 3. Guys, imagine this. Okay? Have you ever come across a situation, and I want you all to tell me a yes or a no in the chat. Have you ever come across a situation in your entire life, in your job, when you had been given some data and you did not have a question to answer? There was no one asking you a question. You were just supposed to have that data and get whatever insight you had from that data. There was no question. You had to analyze the data and get whatever insights you could get out of that data. So basically, perform data analysis without even having a question specifically to answer. Have you come across a situation like that? Drop in a yes in the chat. Or you think you will ever come across a situation in your future about something like this? Yes? Alright, have a look at this then, okay? For those people who have already come across this situation, and for all those people who are going to come across this situation in the future, let me prepare you for it. Here we have one more insight that we want to find, which is, are there any product insights? The question is, are there any product insights? That's it. Do I have a question such as, can Microsoft Excel tell me in this particular month for this product, what was the product sold or the quantity sold? No, I don't have a question like that. Do I have a question such as, in this particular duration, how much quantity was sold or what product was the best performing? No. I simply have a very general question for Excel, which is, are there any product inside? Nothing else. You tell me if you find anything. I am clueless about it. Imagine that. Let's go ahead and see if the answer is there or not. Alright? So I'll go here and I'll simply say, are there any? Exact same question. You can copy paste it also if you have it somewhere written down in your work, right? So are there any product insights? And that's it. Question mark, my friend. Done. The moment you hit enter, now you have so many insights in front of you as well. Let's look at the first one. The first one is natural fruit juice has noticeably higher units sold. And here we are seeing that in terms of thousands, we are almost having 60,000 units sold for natural fruit juice. And the second best selling product is not even half of it. It's almost 1/3 of the first best selling product. Now, imagine if you had this data and this particular insight given to your management, which is constantly looking for improving its sales. And you came up to that management and you told them, instead of focusing on the rest of the products like bingo chips or Savlon hand wash, which is not very accepted by the market is not very happy with those products as of now. If you want to improve your sales, all you have to do is improve the distribution of natural fruit juice, because people, your customers, always or already prefer it. So you don't even require heavy marketing for it, no additional expense. All you have to do is make it available in more locations as well. And people will automatically purchase it because they like it. How many of you all feel this is going to get you a lot of appreciation and is a very good insight for your management to have from this data? Drop in a yes in the chat if you agree with that. Make sense? That is literally how easy, with the help of AI, data analysis has become. Guys, didn't I promise you all at the very beginning I will save you all minimum of 2 hours? We have learned so far 3 things, and that itself has saved you more than 2 hours, right? Let us go ahead and learn something even better. Alright? Guys, when it comes to working with clients, right? When it comes to working with clients, do we only create a report in Microsoft Excel? Just a sec. Not really, right? When we are working with clients, we don't just work with clients and only give them Excel reports, right? What we do is also work with presentations, right? We have our data completely presented in a PowerPoint presentation having multiple different slides, and it's a lot of actual effort to go ahead and design a beautiful slide every now and then for any kind of presentation that we are working on. So my question to you is, if you're someone, and especially if you're someone who takes a lot of time working on or creating or designing or choosing the theme of a presentation, do you want to create mind-blowing presentations without putting in any significant amount of effort? And my friend, that's also just in less than 5 minutes. How many of you want to learn this right now? Drop in a yes in the chat. Yes? Because I'm pretty sure you must take a lot of hours creating the best of the best presentations that you can make. But in 2023, you can use AI within Microsoft PowerPoint to do this for you as well. Let me show you how that works. Alright? Guys, let me show you the power of AI in Microsoft PowerPoint. And for that, let me go ahead and open up a presentation that I have already created for this particular ITC meeting. So let's say ITC is our company's client. We have created the report also, correct? Now it is time to go ahead and create a PPT for it. And I'm sorry, but guys, I have created the world's most boring presentation that you can ever see. Alright, bear with me. Let's say manually, I have gone ahead and created this entire boring presentation where we have the company meeting as the title. We have customer feedback on ITC's products, which is good packaging, expensive and delicious. Then we have new product launches that we have done in the past few months, in May, July and last month, which is August, right? Which is there in the third slide. And then we have gone ahead and put in path to company's growth. Now, if I want to, alright, if I want to actually make this presentation, or rather turn this presentation into the best of the best PPT that my clients have seen, instead of manually creating any shape, any design, anything like that. Now you can have, just like how you had analyzed data in the home tab of Microsoft Excel, in PowerPoint, within the home tab, in Office 365. And again, don't worry, this is available online also for free. I will show you how to use it. Wait for it. But in the home tab, in PowerPoint, you have something called as the designer button, with the help of which you can literally have a complete makeover of your entire slide. And let me show you how it works. Right here, I have a plain empty slide. All I have to do is click on the designer button and see what happens. The moment I click on the designer button, it will generate multiple designs for me. And look at this. All of this in front of you. And all I have to do is click on a button, my friend. The moment I click on this button, you see this? The entire design has been changed. If I click on this button, the entire design has been changed. If I click on, let's say, I like this one. Let's go with this one. If I click on this, the entire design has been changed. And the best part is, everything is completely customizable. So for example, I can go here and make it ABC. After that, I can go here and make it, let's say, ABC as well. Whatever. You want to add change, modify, you can do that as well. If you want to add more things on top of this, you can do that as well. And just like this, on the click of a button, I have gone from nothing to having a beautiful design, and that too for only my first slide. Now let me show you something even better. Guys, let's say I want to do the same thing for my next slide, where I have customer feedback. All I have to do again is just click on the designer button and see what happens. It is giving me all these beautiful designs for me to use. And let's say I prefer this one, for example. Do you see this? Right here, you have icons along with your content as well. And my question to you, my friend, is, have you seen what has just happened with the icons? Drop in a yes if you have understood the power of AI in Microsoft PowerPoint at this point. Do you see how, for expensive, it is not a coincidence that you have a money icon? You have PowerPoint understanding the word expensive, and that is why you have a money icon. Do you think for delicious, you have this beautiful or this amazing tasty looking food randomly? No, my friend, it is because of AI that you have this. How about that? Want to take one more example? Have a look at this. Guys, let us go ahead and create something for our third presentation or third slide. Here we have new product launches where we have dates. Guys, isn't it always better to present our date in the form of a timeline? It is, right? So, if I go to designer, see this, alright? If I go to designer, you have again a lot of options. And the best part is, if you are not happy with it, click on see more design. It will generate more design. You see this? More designs. Let's say I like this one. I will go with this or this one. I don't like this. For example, if I click on this, again I will have more options. For example, something like this. Frozen yogurt. You see this? Guava juice, a juice bottle. Mint chocolate, a chocolate icon. See this? All of this. And my friend, can you tell me in the Zoom chat right now, do you also notice one more thing? Do you notice how all of these designs are actually similar in terms of theme? So you do not have some random design given to you all the time. Based on your first slide, it will give you more options or similar options for all the rest of your slides as well. How many of you all noticed this? Drop in a yes in the chat and found this to be also very helpful. Because now you have a color-coded theme matching PowerPoint presentation on the click of 3 buttons. That's it. Not just that, along with this, alright? Have a look at this. If I go here, okay, in the next one, I can go here, I can choose, by the way, a timeline also, and I can modify the timeline the way I want. Not just that, along with it, if I go to the last one, see what happens. Now, on to the last one, we have path to company's growth. I can choose this option and I'm done. Right here, I can choose more options if I want, just like this, and choose everything the way I like, all of this, and I'm done. And now I have an entire matching presentation with a similar design, all of it done for me. And if you want to modify anything in the future, you are just one button click away. So for example, if you want to change it to this or something like this, or if you want to have more ideas, you can again click on it and you have more ideas just like this. How easy was this? Let's say like this one. Done. So my question to you is, now that you have seen this, my friend, do you agree? Now that you know the real power of Microsoft PowerPoint, would you agree that you can use it to create stunning PowerPoint presentations without putting any significant amount of effort, and that too in less than 5 minutes guaranteed? Is that the case? Yes, of course, sir. Absolutely. Yes, no question. Wonderful. Yes, sir. Perfect. Alright, so guys, here's the thing. Even though analyze data function is not available online, you need to have offline Office 365 for it. The designer function is available online. So let me quickly show you how it works, okay? And you can use it for your own PowerPoint presentations later. When you have your account on the online version of office.com, you will have all the applications on the left hand side. You can go to PowerPoint. Right here I have PowerPoint. And in PowerPoint, you can either create a new presentation or you have the option to upload a presentation. So you can go to PowerPoint, you can go to upload and simply upload the PPT that you are having by selecting it. When you do it, it will be opening up in your online version of PowerPoint, which, as you can see, has designer. So if you don't have it offline, do not worry, you have designer right here. If you click on it, you see this? You have the same options available online as well. And once you apply something, for example, if you apply, let's say the same design, or let's say a new design, you can go to File, you can go to Save As, and save it as a copy for offline use as well by clicking on the download button. Alright? So, if you want to use it online, you can do that and download it offline as well. Guys, is everyone clear with this? Can we look at something even more magical after this? Yes? Simple? Perfect. Chalo. How to upload? Very simple, guys. Office.com. Let me repeat myself. Once you log into Office.com, left hand side you have PowerPoint. Click on PowerPoint. Then you can go to upload. And once you click on upload, you can select any PPT and it will be uploaded. And it will open up just like this. Once that is done, you can go to File, you can go to Save As and save it as a copy. That's it. Designer button is right here in the Home tab. Okay? Now, guys, we have learned, and here is something that is going to blow away your mind. Alright? We have learned how to design our PowerPoints. But do you really only need to design your PPT? Is that what you do in a PowerPoint presentation? Let's say you have to create a PPT tomorrow. What would you start off with? What is the process? What are the steps to create a PowerPoint presentation? Well, these three are the main steps. The steps to create an amazing PowerPoint presentation are the following. First, you have to research about that topic. Whatever topic you have in hand, you have to actually find out, research and know more about that topic. Once you gather all that information, you will have to actually convert that information in the form of an outline. Because you obviously cannot just copy paste all the information in a PowerPoint presentation. That's not how a PPT works, right? So you will have to condense it into bullet points, form an outline, understand what will go on what particular slide, all of that. And once you are done with that, finally, then you go ahead and design. So with the help of designer, you will be able to design. But what about outline? What about research? That you have to do manually only so far. Correct? Guys, what if I told you? Alright, I have a question for you. Would you like to be, and I want a big yes in the chat, if you would like to be ultra efficient and 10x more productive, and you would want everything to be done by artificial intelligence. How about that? Everything from research to outline to design. Yes, sir? Perfect. Sounds good? Perfect. Chalo, let's do that then. Alright, guys. And by the way, guys, I see everyone filled with a lot of energy. You know what, guys? The amount of energy you guys are having, I want to just give you all an extra bonus for that. because of the amount of energy you guys are having in the Zoom chat, let me go ahead and give you all 2 extra bonuses as a part of the workshop towards the end of it. Alright, so you'll get that also. Let's do that. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and understand how you can become ultra efficient and 10x more productive by using AI to create your PowerPoint presentations. Alright, and for that, I want you guys, to give me an interesting topic on which you want a presentation in the next 1 minute. Give me any interesting topic that you have. A proper interesting topic. Alright? Chalo. In the Zoom chat, guys, let me just open it up. There you go. Perfect. Tell me an interesting topic. AI. Alright? What about AI? E-governance. Okay. Canada issues. Okay. Global warming. Okay. Perfect. Social media, impact of AI, alright. India in 2030, alright. Finance, GDP, summit. Okay, let's take one. Chalo, let's go with India in 20. How many of y'all would want to know how India would be in 2030? All the different industry sectors, how will they grow? What will be the GDP? I want to find out all about that. Can we do that? Chalo, let's do that. I will take one particular topic, guys, and let's go ahead and let's go ahead and use an application. And again, guys, I will give you all this application on the Notion link also. So I request you all to go to this platform later. It requires a sign up process. So you will have to sign up, create an account. It is free, by the way. It is free to use. You can use it for free, all right? But it requires you to sign up. So you can do it later. For now, I want you all to learn and focus on the screen. Do it later yourself, alright? Have a look at this. The platform that we are going to use is called Gamma.app, alright? And this link will be given to you in the Notion file as well in a few minutes. Now, when it comes to Gamma.app, you can actually go ahead and create a presentation from scratch, all with the help of AI. Let me show you how it works, alright? Right here. Once you create an account, sign into your account, all of that, you would be having a button called as Create New. And if I click on Create New, I will have 2 options. Generate a PowerPoint presentation from scratch by just providing a topic. Or if I already have my information, I can convert my information into a PPT if I require that. But because I have nothing, let's go ahead and generate a PowerPoint from a topic from scratch. So if I click on generate, okay, it will ask me what do I want to generate. I will select the option of presentation. Click on it. You can generate a web page also, by the way. And right here, I will put in my topic. So for example, create an 8-slide presentation on the topic India in 2030. Or rather India in the year 2030, talk about how different sectors like agriculture, IT, and let's say basically service industries will evolve. That's it. Alright, that's all I have given, and this is literally, as you can see, less than 70 words. Now if I click on send, alright, less than 70 characters. If I click on send, see what happens. Right here, first of all, it will generate an entire outline for me, and I have the option to customize it. So if I want to add something, remove something, modify something, I can do it very, very easily. And if I'm happy with this, let's say I'm happy with the outline, I can modify it, but just to save some time, let's say I'm happy with it. I will click on continue. That's it. Alright? And now it will ask me to choose a particular design. You can go with any design that you want. For example, this one, anything. Let's say I go with the blue thing. And I want you all to look at this, alright? Guys, if I click on the continue button, see what happens. The moment I click on continue, it will generate a presentation for me. Start from the very beginning. It will add the images, it will add the text, it will add the tables, it will add the timeline, it will do everything, as you can see, depending on what you require. In India in the year 2030, the future of agriculture, the growth of IT industry, all the images, photos, everything added, service industries and beyond, a futuristic outlook and conclusion. And that's not even the best part. If you want to add some more information, for example, if I say add a card, and I can say add a new card about agriculture industry in 2030 in India. And now if I click on the send button, you see this? It will actually create an entire presentation with a slide on it as well. How easy was this? Now you can share the entire presentation from here, or you can simply copy the data and paste it into a PowerPoint presentation in case you want to as well. And it's done for you. How many of you all, and by the way, this is completely customizable. You can modify the design, you can modify everything, add more cards, write your own information, add ABC, blah, 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 whatever you want. How many of you all at this point feel creating a presentation for any topic is going to be very, 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 very simple, fast and convenient? Drop in a yes. Make sense? Perfect. You can share from it here. If you want to have it in a PPT also, you can copy the content and paste it into a PPT as well. How about that? Yes, you can do that. Is it free? Yes, it is. Totally unimaginable. Yes, it is. Isn't it? Wonderful. It's actually a big relief for me. Wonderful. Perfect. Now guys, this is how you can actually create a presentation. Alright? We have learned how to create Excel reports, presentations. We have learned how to answer questions, perform data analysis, use Excel formulas. We have learned how to automate data entry also, so many things. At this point, the next thing that I want to solve for you is, guys, as a part of your job, you must be having some presentations or any kind of meeting in front of your clients, correct? You would be having meetings in front of your clients, presentations in PowerPoint in front of your management and whatnot. And you might be someone who is not the most confident when it comes to presenting your data. You might be someone who is nervous or very shy when it comes to presenting your data. You might fumble, and normally what do you do when it comes to presenting your data? One day before, you go to your colleague or your friend, and what you do is something called as a mock presentation or a mock speech or a mock whatever, where you ask your colleague or friend, can you take a small mock presentation of me? I will say things in front of you and you tell me where to improve or how did I perform in that mock presentation or a mock interview also. Isn't that correct? How many of y'all have this problem of not being the best presenter of your office, and you know you have it, it's absolutely okay. How many of y'all want to become the best presenter of your office, all with the help of AI within Microsoft Office? Drop in a yes in the chat. How many of y'all want that? Yes? Alright. Wonderful. Perfect. Guys, I see a lot of people dropping in a yes. Let me do one thing. Let me go ahead and help you with this as well. Okay? So, here is what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to rejoin the entire call. My Zoom is a bit lagging. So, give me 20 seconds. I will just rejoin the entire call. Alright? Just wait for it. 1 second. And I'm back. Alright, chalo. Let me go ahead and reshare my entire screen. Guys, can you quickly confirm? I'm going to open up the Zoom chat once again. Just a second. Can you quickly confirm if you all are able to see my screen, able to see me?